Hi everyone, welcome back. So today I'm doing a mauve fall inspired makeup look. I was inspired off a Pinterest photo that someone posted and loved the look, so I had to try and recreate it for myself. So if you guys want to know how to get this look, just keep watching. First things first, I like to get my massive amount of hair out of my face, and then I like to prep my face with the Caudalie matte cream. So this kind of acts like a primer and also mattifies the skin, because that's the kind of look I want to go for today. Next, I'm taking my CoverGirl Oh Sugar Lip Balm in the color Caramel. So this is just to kind of keep my lips moisturized. The tint is just for fun. So next, we're going to move on to foundation. I'm using my NARS Sheer Glow in Santa Fe. This is a little bit lighter than what I am right now, but with the bronzer it will even out a bit. I just really wanted a nice full coverage foundation, and then taking my beauty blender, I'm going to pat that in and blend that and get an airbrushed look. With this foundation, it's super buildable, it's medium to full coverage, and it's one of my top favorite foundations to use on a daily basis. And for concealer, I'm going in with my NARS Creamy Concealer in the color Custard, and I'm going to just cover the dark circles on my eyelids and conceal under my eyes as well, in between my eyebrows, my bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, and my chin. So just the basic areas. If you guys already watch my videos, this is pretty evident. I do this all the time. These are just the prime areas I like to focus on for concealing. The rest to me seems okay. For setting powder, I'm going to go in with my Ofra Banana Powder just to set in the places that we did place concealer in. So I'm not baking, I'm just kind of patting it into my skin. Now I'm taking my Laura Mercier setting powder, it's the translucent one, and I'm placing it on a fluffy brush and applying this all around the areas of my face where I didn't use my Ofra Banana Powder, just to set the rest of the face. Now I'm going in with my Laura Mercier bronzer in the color 04. This is a matte radiant baked bronzer. I love this bronzer so much, and it's super buildable. It's really, really good for any skin type in my opinion. So right now I'm just kind of contouring just above my cheekbones, really getting that hollow depth that I don't really have, and then placing it also on the temples of my forehead, underneath my jawline, and a little bit on my nose, just to warm up the face a little bit and give it some dimension. Now I'm going to take my Kiss Products Contour Kit, and I'm using the darkest color out of that contour kit. This is the light to medium contour kit. And using my Eda brush, I'm just sculpting out my cheekbones just a little bit more. Next, I'm taking my Becca highlighter in the color Opal. This is my all-time fave, as well as Champagne Pop, and I'm just applying that just above my bronzer to highlight, and it's just gonna look super, super nice in the light. Next, I'm going to go in with my NYX blush in Mauve and Out, which is super appropriate for this tutorial, and I'm just placing this on the apples of my cheeks. Now for eyes, I'm going in with my Tartelette In Bloom palette by Tarte, one of my top favorites, up to date, and I'm going to go in with the color Rebel. It's like a brownish burgundy color, and I'm going to be placing this on my eyelid completely as our transition shade basically, and it's actually super pigmented. I don't know why in the camera it's not showing it as super pigmented, but this color is beautiful, and just trust me when I say it's a lot more pigmented than the camera shows off. Next, I'm going in with my Urban Decay Naked 2 palette. I'm going to go in with the color Tease. Some of you guys have asked me to use the Naked palettes, and I only have this one, so I'm trying to incorporate the look with this. And I'm using a fluffy blending brush to blend that into the crease and add some definition. Next, I'm going to go in with Leader from my Tartelette palette, and with that same fluffy brush, I'm going to apply this in the inner corners of my, sorry, not the inner corners, the outer corners of my eyelids, and also blend that out into the crease. Blending is super important with this look because you are blending darker shades on darker shades, so it's super important that you kind of layer on each product, each color slowly in order to build the right opacity that you want for your eyelids. And I'm blending in circular motions as well. I've learned that this is very helpful as a little trick. Next, I'm going in with Smarty Pants. It's just a matte brown color. It's going to add a little bit more of that warm kind of fall look because these are kind of cool tones, so I just really wanted to warm it up a bit. And I'm just using that same fluffy brush because I love it so much, and I'm going to apply this on my crease as well, just to blend in with the rest of the colors. Taking a more dense brush, I'm going to go in with the color Rebel and Leader. I'm mixing them together to place on my lower lash line. This is just going to define my lower lash line and make sure it's not super naked, because this is kind of like a smoky mauve look to me. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you can see a selfie of what it actually really looks like with the pigments. Next, I'm going in with Booty Call for my Naked Palette 2, and I'm going to apply this under my brow bone. It's just a like shimmery cream highlight color. You can use whatever you have, and I'm just applying this underneath my brow bone to define it a bit more and my inner corners. Now taking any black eyeliner pencil, I'm using my Annabelle black eyeliner pencil, and I'm going to line my upper lash line. This doesn't have to be perfect, but I do try to get it as close to the lash line as possible because I don't want to get too messy with it. But if you do sort of mess up a bit, don't be super discouraged, because we are blending it out with a angled brush. So I'm taking my angled brush and dipped it into a charcoal black, and it's going to create this eyeliner look that isn't actually using gel liners. So this is another trick I like to do for school. If I don't have time for gel liner, I just use a black eyeshadow or even a black pencil liner and just smudge it out. It gives it more of like a romantic look to me. And I'm going to curl my lashes and apply that same black eyeliner in my upper waterline, and then I'm going to use falsies today. So I'm going to use my Kiss lashes. These are the blooming lashes called Lily. They're like a double fiber lash. They're amazing. You're going to see in a second. So I just put on the Kiss adhesive, and I'm just applying this to my lash. You got to make sure you measure out lashes first and that your glue is tacky before placing lashes on, otherwise it's going to be a nightmare. So just keep practicing if this isn't perfect for you yet. Now going in with my favorite drugstore mascara, I'm using the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara in Blackest Black, and it's the not waterproof one. I'm going to be just placing this on my regular lashes just to blend them in with the falsies, and also applying this on my lower lash line. I'm going in with my NYX Retractable Lip Liner in the color Sand Beige, and I'm just going to slightly overline my lips a bit and also fill it in with this color. It's sort of like a brownish mauve color. It's a weird color to describe, but I absolutely love it. Then I'm going to go over it with the NYX Matte Lip Cream in Rome. This is the color I actually wore on the MMVA Red Carpet, if some of you were wondering. It's a really beautiful color. And this is the completed look. If you guys liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If we reach up to 50 thumbs ups, I'll make sure to make another fall video for you guys. I really like doing fall makeup, so make sure to like this, subscribe, and all my information is down below in the description box. So be sure to follow me on Instagram and Snapchat for more details on upcoming videos. Bye guys!